alibis. I continue to rise, say my prayers to Most High. Say my prayers to the Most High. Some days I get kinda sad, I just can't please God. I get kinda sad knowing that I can't please God. But every day I'ma try my best just to please God. It's a hard ride when you tryna better yourself, knowing that you a target for the devil. Family, I sell you out for a gold medal. We're gonna be talking about the different signs that you're a chosen one. In this particular video right here, you guys, I'm gonna be talking about the mental health setup. If you're a targeted individual, chosen one, starseed, indigo child, I'm pretty sure you go through what we all know as corrupt government gang stalking. Now, if you're like me, my gang stalking started within my family unit. You feel me? I was raised by narcissists. In narcissistic households, you guys, these people do what I like to, they do this thing that I call gaslighting. You feel me? Where they will purposely do things that violate you as a person. And then they would try to convince you that you did something wrong that brought that action out of them. You feel me? And if you're an empath, 9 times out of 10, you probably allowed these people to get away with the reverse psychology for a long period of time. Like me, I allowed these motherfuckers to get in my head from the time that I was a child into my teen years. But I began to recognize I wasn't the problem. Like, they used to always try to make me feel like I was the issue with why things was always going wrong with us. You know? Like, if we got into different disagreements and stuff, they will always say that we got into the disagreements because of me. But they would do the thing that I call gaslighting. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure over time you probably begin to speak out against these people. But you know, some of us respond to them in different manners. Like, some of us become very explosive. You feel me? In my case, I became very explosive towards my family members because I allowed a lot of anger to bottle up within me over the years, you know? So I began to break items in the household, you know, when I got angry at them. Like, I wouldn't want to hurt nobody close to me, but I would break items in the household, you feel me, to let them know, like, I was really angry. Because they used to violate me verbally. You feel me? They would call me bums. They would say that I wasn't going to achieve much out of life. You feel me? I was going to be a crackhead. They would just try to down every little thing that I was trying to do in life. Like, if I would bring certain situations to them. Like, say if I put a goal aside. And I happened to discuss this with my family. Thinking that they were going to encourage me to accomplish that goal. They would try to discourage me from accomplishing it. You feel me? Like, narcissists do things that cross boundaries. So I allowed a lot of anger to bottle up over time with these people. And I became very explosive towards them. I began to break different items in the household. And I did threaten somebody. I did threaten my grandfather. You feel me? Because he used to always attack me. When I used to speak out against the shit that they did wrong, he used to attack me when I was a child, like choke me and shit, you feel me? So when I got older and I got a little stronger to be able to fight for myself, I began to threaten him, you know? And I threatened to take his life one day, you feel me? And what had happened was, I got PIP called on me. If you guys know what PIP is, it's the mental health crisis hotline. It's when people go through mental health crisis and shit. They call them and the ambulance comes out and they escort you to a hospital where they do therapy on you and they ask you different questions pertaining to your mental health. Like, are you feeling suicidal and shit? So I basically got set up through reverse psychology, like them doing gaslighting tactics and shit, reverse psychology. Not really having a voice for myself as a child, I allowed a lot of anger to build up within me as I began to grow into my teens. And I began to speak out against them, and I began to do things against them over time that landed me into a mental health facility. You feel me? So you guys may ask, what is the purpose of them setting you up to end up in a mental health facility? I was led to a hospital so that they could try to give me medicines and shit to supposedly calm my anger and to take away my depression. But in the Bible, pharmika, medicine, the practice of medicine, is known as sorcery. For by thy pharmika were all the nations deceived. This is the sign that we see all across the globe dealing with anything with the government. I'm pretty sure if you've been in a courtroom before, you have seen this sign. And if you've been inside of a pharmacy, I'm pretty sure it's the staff of Lucifer. You feel me? That's exactly what the fuck this is. But I found them prescribing me Prozac. Prozac, it's one of the main medicines that they give you to battle depression, supposedly. You feel me? I want you guys to know, when you get hooked on these medications, when you stop taking them, your body goes crazy. Like, your moods become incredibly imbalanced. You become worse off than what you was before you began to take them. You know, because it's no different than crack. It's no different than cocaine and shit. These are drugs that they're using. You feel me? So your family members set you up with reverse psychology and shit to try to get you drugged up with pharmaceuticals and shit. You feel me? With the pharmaceutical industry. They look to drug you up so that they can hopefully make you more compliant with them. You feel me? So I was going to therapy sessions and shit. I was taking the Prozac during that period of time. And I lie to you guys not. I found some of the shit that they were saying to make more sense over time. Like, I went from rebelling against them to, like, starting to agree with them. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was some weird freaky shit. I lie to you guys not. You feel me? They be trying to set you up to take these fucking medicines because these medicines put you in a different state of mind. You be a little too fucking jolly. You feel me? You be a little too fucking compliant with motherfuckers and shit. And you just don't want that. You know? So they set you up to end up in mental health facilities so that they can prescribe you Prozac to sedate your mind, to make you more vulnerable to the people around you, because you'll be more compliant with them. You'll be more accepting towards their bullshit. You feel me? And maybe over time they could potentially turn you into a narcissist and a gang stalker. You feel me? That is the whole point of them setting you up with the mental health hospital. It's to sedate you spiritually. You feel me? And to make you more compliant with motherfuckers in the Matrix. Fuck these people. You feel me? Fuck every single one of them. I can't stand these gang stalkers with a passion, y'all. I really can't. And it's like, when y'all read the Bible, people be up there talking all this murder stuff. People say murder is a sin. I'm going to break something down. And this is my own opinion. When I read stories about Samson and King David and them going into cities and slaughtering whole cities of people, I believe when they were doing that, they were doing that to people that would be considered gang stalkers. Demon seeds, serpent seeds and shit. They weren't murdering regular people. They were going into these cities and these castles and shit and taking the serpent seeds out. You feel me? And I feel like that's why the law is put into place, to protect these motherfuckers. Because they know if we was really living by God's law, we would be eliminating these motherfuckers left and right. So they try to give you penalties for rightfully defending yourself righteously against these fucking demons. Like, this shit is sad. We are truly living in the Matrix. For those of y'all out there that think that this shit is a game, we are truly in the Matrix. The Agent Smiths are out here and they lining niggas up left and right. Y'all gotta continue to bang on these beasts on a day-to-day basis. They are out here trying to frame the chosen ones. But nevertheless, the Most High God of Israel is always in our corner, writing for us. You feel me? We gotta continue to pray and bang on this beast on a day-to-day basis. Much love, peace, and blessings goes to all of y'all that checked the video out. The title of this video right here, you guys, is Gang Stalking and the Mental Health Facility Setup. Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comment section what you think about this. This is Electrifying Vibrations. Shalom. On my alibis, I continue to rise, say my prayers to Most High. Say my prayers to the Most High. Some days I get kinda sad, I just can't please God. I get kinda sad knowing that I can't please God. But every day I'ma try my best just to please God. It's a hard ride when you tryna better yourself, knowing that you a target for the devil. Family, I sell you out for a gold medal.